Hey guys, welcome back to Puff It Louder. So, I guess we're gonna find out the results of this, this guy's, physical examinations. So, here we go. Oh god.
なぜも何も怪我人や病人を合計したら全体死の3分の1近くになるじゃないか。
A third? Holy shit! What?
なんとじゃないぞ近藤さん。あんたらは今まで何をやってたんだ。切り傷から渋り腹まで。この豚書は病の見本市だぞ。
Lice?
面目ない。まさかそんなことになっていたとは。
まずは病室を用意してそこに病人を運び込んでくれ。
Oh my
そ
god.
れから豚書を清潔にしてもらわんと話にならん。
承知しました。すぐに取り掛かります。
Oh, okay. So, we were ordered to clean the entire compound.
ったく、なんなんだよ、大掃除って。
It's because you and your disgusting meat muscles are gross.
俺は掃除とか整理整頓がこの世で一番嫌いなのによ。
You're spreading lice to the men.
ぐちゃぐちゃ言ってないで、さっさとそこのタンスを持ち上げてくれって。散々自慢してた体力を披露するいい機会じゃないか。
Meat cakes.
うわー、ネズミが出た。
Yeah, I was like, ah!
落ち着け。大事はない。どうやらそこにある握り飯を餌に。
Why is there someone just leaving rice balls around?
本当だ。誰だよ、食い残しの握り飯をこんなところに隠してたやつ。
まったく。な
They're forcing him to clean too.
そもそも私は軍略が専門だというのに。
Everyone should clean.
いいじゃねえか。いつも自慢してる公衆流なんちゃらでパパッと終わらせてくれよ。
黙れ。私の公衆流軍学は
Oh,
この
it's
ようなくだらぬ
tactics.
役目のためにあるものではない。
原田も人が悪いな。
Oh, this weirdo.
こいつが盲信してる時代遅れの兵法なんて、このご時世、掃除の役にも立たないだろう。
This guy is trying to fight everyone. First Sanna, now it's this fucking talking whatever dude, Takeda or whatever.
ミキ君、言葉に気をつけたまえ。
Yeah, he's about to beat your ass.
確かに洋楽には劣るかもしれんが、公衆流軍学は決して時代遅れではなく。
お、近藤さんだ。
I don't know why it did that.
近藤局長、ご覧ください。先ほどまで足の踏み場もないほどだった部屋が私の指導でここまで。局長は
Takeda realized Kondo was nowhere to be seen and he glared at Harada.
引っかかり。
Oh,
原田貴様測ったな。
ぶつくさ文句言ったり、ペコペコしたり、怒ったり。
oh
忙
shit!
しいなあんたも。
He's fucking going after him.
そうやって相手によってコロコロ態度変えてて疲れねえか。
Hi everyone, I've washed the rags. Please use this for when you wipe the floor.
あ、ありがとうよ。
Despite being upset because of chore duty, the men swiftly cleaned the room as a team. Dr. Matsumoto came the next day to inspect the cleanliness of the compounds.
まあまあ綺麗になったじゃないか。
だろ？この筋肉は飾りじゃねって。
He's not talking about you! Oh my god!
人を動かすという点に関しては軍略も掃除もさして変わりませぬゆえ。
あんた文句言ってただけだろ。でも掃除は一日休んでたんだろ。ずるいよな、みんな頑張ってる時に。
しょうがないじゃない。土方さんが過保護なんだから。
Ooh. Hijikata
お前が
knows
変
what's
な
wrong.
咳するからだろうが。養生しねえからいつまでも治らねえんだよ。
Oh no.
しかし、やはりこうして片付いていると気分がいいものです。
まあな。
Saito's so happy.
これはこれで悪くねえ。
Mm.
よし、
これからは毎日掃除するか。
おう、頼んだぜ平介。
Wow, just throw him
なんで
under
俺
the
だけなん
bus.
だよ。体力自慢の新八さんが真っ先に働くべきだろ。
Whoa. I'll help too, Heisuke.
そっか。そんじゃ明日から二人で頑張ろうな。新八さんなんて放っておいて。
おいおい、ちょっと待てって。誰もやらねえとは言ってねえだろ。
Oh.
お、そこにまだゴミがあるじゃねえか。ちょい、捨ててこい、新八。
I love him.
いや、だから明日からだろ。なあ平介。
片付けたそばから暴れるな。誇りが立つ。
Oh. I was enjoying the banter when I noticed something. Oh? I could just see Okita and Dr. Matsumoto outside, walking off somewhere together. Where could they be going, I wondered. It's not any of my business. I mean, it's really not, but I'm really worried about him, so let's go after him. What were Okita and Dr. Matsumoto doing? Was Okita going to talk to the doctor about his cough? He was coughing an awful lot lately now that I thought about it. Was he alright? I decided to follow them. We're gonna figure out what the fuck he has. Here we go. Huh? Unfortunately, I'd waited too long, and by the time I made my way outside, they were gone. I think they went this way.
おや、
Oh!
雪村君、誰かを探しているんですか？
Hi. Shimada, have you seen Okita and the doctor?
沖田君たちなら中庭の方に行ったようですが。
Okay. Thank you.
急ぎすぎて転ばないよう気をつけてください。
Okay. Oh, sorry, I cut off your line. Thanks. Yes, goodbye. Thanks. Goodbye. I saw him walk off, and it got me thinking. The courtyard. Should I try and catch up, or should I go around the back to reach the courtyard before they did? Let's try to catch up. I figured my best course of action was to follow them and hope I could catch up. It'd be weird if I showed up beforehand, right? And there they were. Just as Shimada had said. I could see Okita and the doctor sitting on a bench talking. Their expressions were grim, so I kept my distance and hid as well as I could. Eavesdropping was not something I was proud of, but I had a terrible feeling about Okita.
結論から言おう。お前さんの病は老害だ。
Oh no. This is worse than I thought. I knew it. Fuck. Oh no. No. That's a terminal illness. For a second, my heart stopped. A shiver ran down my spine, and suddenly I felt very, very cold. Did he just say?
なんだ。やっぱりあの有名な死病ですか。
You have tuberculosis? How? How did this happen? Okita's illness, which caused coughing fits and forced him out of military operations, was eventually discovered to be pulmonary tuberculosis. I'm gonna have to look this up because I do not know what that exactly means. One moment. Okay, I'm back. So pulmonary tuberculosis is basically the tuberculosis that I thought it was, which is pretty much you inhale like air droplets and stuff like that from people who are infected, and you get it, and it causes you to cough and start bleeding internally and whatever the heck, and it's incredibly contagious. So I guess in this weeb trash world, it's not contagious, so maybe he's fine, because then the doctor would not be talking to him this close, you know, like, oh shit though.
驚かないのか。
そりゃただの風邪がこんなに長引くはずもないですしね。
Oh no, Soji. Okita has tuberculosis? It was all I could do to keep from screaming. My whole body shook.
でも面と向かって言われるとさすがに困ったな。
笑い事ではなかろう。
これでも困ってるんですけどね。
Oh.
老害の一番の薬は西洋だ。新選組は離れて精のつくものを食べてゆっくり体を休めなきゃいかん。
それはできません。
そうせんと体は悪くなるばかりだぞ。今はそうやって平気なふりができても、いずれ布団から起き上がることすらできなくなる。
じゃあその時までここにいますよ。血を吐きながら それでも刀を取ります。
No.
なぜそれほどまでここにいたいんだね。
僕は新選組の剣ですから、ここにいることが僕の全てなんです。
You're gonna be useless. You're gonna be in battle and coughing up blood. Like, people are not even gonna deal with you because you're gonna be weakened already.
新選組の前に立ちふさがる敵を切る。ただそれだけなんですよ。
お前さんの覚悟は分かった。だがな、この病は悪化すると周りの人に迷惑がかかる。それは分かるな。今後は私の言いつけを守ってもらわねばならんぞ。もし守れんのならすぐに近藤さんに言うからな。
それってまさか苦い薬とか飲まなきゃならないんですか？
当然だろうが。よっ。
ま、
Oh, whoops.
困った人に知られちゃったな。
Okita sounded cheery, but I was listening in a state of shock. Okita is going to die? My chest was tight, and breathing had become an effort. I leaned heavily against a nearby beam and struggled to hear the rest of their conversation. Matsumoto went quiet, his eyes looking off into the distance. Okita grinned and nudged him.
先生、近藤さんたちには言わないでくださいよ。約束ですからね。
He was quiet for a long time. At last he sighed, and his shoulders slumped.
まあ、どうしても言えないことってのはあるだろうな。
This is terrible.
私もあの子に打ち明けていないことがあるんだ。
Okay. He looked up at the sky for a moment.
行動さんが上位派の過激浪士連中と行動を共にしてるかもしれん。
Oh, Jesus. Everything is getting actually worse. What do I even name this episode? I can't name it. Everything has gone from bad to worse to even worse. It's like, literally, we were on an uphill and then it just went down, 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 down. Like, this is so bad.
とてもじゃないが伝えられんよ。
The news of Okita's illness had me so scattered I almost cried out at this new piece of intelligence. My father working with nationalists? Then Dr. Matsumoto did know something about where my father was.
世の中、ままならないものですね。
What a bear.
まったくだな。まあ、これからは頻繁に新選組に通ってお前さんのことを見てやる。
Oh no.
だからくれぐれも無理はせんようにな。
分かってますよ。
Oh, whoops, I cut it off. I was lost in thought for a few moments, and when I finally looked up, Matsumoto was already gone. Okita had tuberculosis. Father was working with the men who wanted to overthrow the shogunate. My head was spinning. It was so much to take in. Just then... Oh, shit. I suddenly heard him say my name and I froze. Wait, did he know I was here the whole time? My heart resumed beating, but now was beating so quickly it seemed to burst through my chest.
出ておいで。もういいから。
Ugh. His deep eyes were looking straight towards me. So Okita had noticed I was here this whole time. I braced myself and approached him.
はい、こっちこっち。おいで。
He grinned coolly and patted the bench next to him. I couldn't bear to look into his eyes. All right. My eyes trained purposely on the ground at my feet. I slowly lowered myself onto the bench. Picture get... Oh my god, I look so sad! Oh no, I'm gonna cry! I'm gonna cry this episode! The silence was maddening. My head felt somehow light and heavy at the same time, as if it might sink into my stomach or float away like a balloon. The silence was unbearable, so I spoke out.
さっきの松本先生の話だけど、まさか本気にしてないよね。
Don't fucking try to lie to me, Okita, okay? I know what I heard. His words were defensive, as if he needed to tell himself that it weren't true. I was at a loss.
あの先生、悪い冗談が好きみたいだね。こんな健康な病人がいるはずないのに。でも冗談なら冗談で、言う場所を選んでほしかったな。ここにはこうやって根も葉もない話を本気にするおバカさんがいるんだし。
Was it really all a joke? This was a doctor who was recognized in his field by the shogun, and it's unlikely he was wrong. Even so,
君、医者の娘なんでしょ？もし僕が本当に老害だったら、もっと早くに気づいてたはずだよね。君が今まで何とも思わなかったんだから、病気じゃないんだよ。ただの誤診。
considering Okita's condition, I couldn't imagine trying to burst his bubble. Nothing I could say would make the situation better.
誰にも言わないよね。もし誰かに言うつもりなら、やっぱり切らなくちゃならないかな。
I'd heard those words many times before, often delivered in a cheerful, casual tone. If I got in the way, he'd kill me. If I wasn't useful, he'd kill me. And every time I heard them, I'd been terrified by how serious he was. But this time, he only sounded sad. You say that so much, Okita. I could feel the tears welling up in my eyes, but no, this wasn't the time. With a mighty effort, I swallowed the sob building in my chest. I ruined the moment. He gave me an odd, crooked smile.
そうかもね。
He stood up. After a second's hesitation, I followed suit. Okita. For the first time since I sat down, I looked straight into his eyes.
何？
My mind was still reeling from everything I'd just learned, but I had to give him an answer. I won't tell anyone about your illness. I promise.
そう。
I'm glad that you're happy, but I'm so sad. His smile was gentle and as honest as I've ever seen from him. After he left, I stood alone in the courtyard. It was the first time Okita had thanked me for anything. By all rights, I should have been happy, ecstatic even, but instead I felt miserable. My heart was a stone in my chest, and my stomach felt as if it twisted itself nearly in half. Okita. A stray breeze caressed my cheek. It felt cold. Well, shit. From then on, Matsumoto visited the compound regularly to check up on the men of the Shinsengumi. Ever since Sannan had become a leader of the Furies, the group was named as the Fury Corps. Still, I couldn't help but wonder, was it really alright to continue researching the Furies? My heart was heavy with worry. Without him, the Shinsengumi would be nothing. We would cease to exist. If so, why? I blacked out. Woohoo! That, God, was a heavy episode, guys. Now we're in October of 1866. Fuck. I'm so sad. After the dust cleared, following the Hamaguri rebellion, the shogun set about cleaning house. Literally. Just kidding. The Choshu expedition was launched by the shogun once the Choshu domain were declared enemies of the court. This is a military expedition. Perhaps feeling they dodged a bullet, the Choshu domain felt silent for a time. Their obedience was short-lived, however, and before long their disrespect for the shogun became impossible to ignore. In order to investigate further, the shogunate decided to send an envoy to the Choshu domain. Kondo was asked to accompany as an envoy sent to the Choshu to investigate their behavior. However, the Choshu domain refused to even meet with the envoy. Fed up with their insubordination, the shogunate ordered the second Choshu expedition. However, the war was a costly one, exhausting both the resources and men from all over the domains whose morale began to falter. To add to the fire, word of the shogun Iemochi's passing shook all of Japan, and some domains even withdrew, which made the situation even dire. The second Choshu expedition had ended in a surprisingly major loss for the shogunate troops. October 1866. The pillar of the Tokugawa shogunate, which stood strong for 260 years, was beginning to show signs of instability. Well, that's bad. That day, I was accompanying Saito on his rounds, and we have the loudest fucking cicadas, and we're gonna stop here. So you're probably gonna hear cicadas over my fucking outro music because of how loud they are. But whatever. Shit. Heaviest episode yet. I am genuinely sad. I'm surprised I did not cry because I have really started to like Okita, even though he was kind of a jerk during like the whole sun untransforming thing and stuff like that. He's still like, I don't know. He tries his best, you know? It's so sad. Next episode, God knows what's gonna happen. Hopefully it doesn't get worse.